Welcome back, and it's time for Chatty Natty as she takes you along the Yangon streets on where to dine and to chill.
Get to know ASEAN's newcomers, the young at heart generation, and their life perspective in Chatty Natty every Monday in Good Morning ASEAN. When you go to Yangon, Myanmar, you definitely have to visit 50th Street bar, cafe, and restaurants. In this episode of Chatty Natty, I will take you to discover the secrets behind the success of this place with the general manager, Mr. Phil Blackwood. What kind of service do you offer? Say, what kind of food or drinks or?
Yeah, well, it was interesting that it's open since 1997. And unfortunately, it was only open for 6 months before the government changed policy on how they viewed foreigners. And a lot of people stopped getting visas for entry as the government was trying to keep the foreigners away. And as this company was set up by, or this restaurant was set up by the FCC, based out of Cambodia, which is strictly, foreign correspondence club. So it's really all about the expats. So when they left, the place was very dormant for a while. They had the same structure initially with expat manager and then Burmese staff. But then when the income dropped, they had to get rid of the expat manager, and only the Burmese were running it for a long time. For about 10 years, it was a very empty kind of place, but sort of during 2009, an Englishman by the name of Anthony Alderson, who was involved in initially setting up the bar, decided that he had enough friends on the ground here to give him feedback on, okay, what's going to happen with the country, and decided to take over this place for his shares in Cambodia and make a go of hospitality in Myanmar.
So what kind of visitor expect to experience here? I mean, in terms of what kind of food do you offer, and what kind of entertainment or activities that do you offer?
Yeah, well, we're trying to incorporate a wide range of different things, because initially we were one of the only real standalone bars in Yangon. So we try to be welcoming to lots of different people. Initially the clientele was very European expat based, but I've never really been one who likes to kind of focus on those niches, because obviously the number of people is very small, population of expats, and it gives a bit more of a better feel and a fit with the city if we can get more of the locals, and also more of the travelling people from Southeast Asia to come through. So we really worked on that quite hard, modifying the menu to make it welcoming from people, because a lot of people will come to 50th Street not only to sort of meet a wide range of people, but also if they're going to have a little bit of homesick. Like if, so we got, the Americans will come in for the burger, there's pasta for the Italians, fish and chips for the British. We got lamb now for the Kiwis. That's just for me.
What about the music?
Yeah, we started getting busy on that first Friday of the month. So we put a band in there, and as we sort of progress, because it's such a nice cultural mixing pot, we've also now live music every Wednesday. We do a once a month salsa night. We do quiz night. We've got a new concept which is quite exciting, is Thursday night jam sessions. So we headline it with one French guy and 2 local Burmese as a band, but it's set up almost like a New Orleans style jazz lounge, so that with the couches, and people can bring their own instrument and just sort of mix in with the guys on stage, and that sort of one of the focuses we've had for this upstairs area, just to try and incorporate a bit of the culture and also, you know, help to get it out there and generate some revenue. Like you'll notice around upstairs we have local artworks that we sell off the walls to sort of to feed into that art scene, as well as we have, you know, trying to encourage this expose of live music and you know, like expression.
And before we leave you tonight, let's get some updates about the U.S. stock market, Kun Satapat. Starting with Dow Jones today, it made to 14,386.2 points, which was a slip for 10.83 points, which is 0.08%, followed by S&P 500, which slipped by 0.11%, and NASDAQ at 0.3%.
And to give the latest updates for our Thai audience,คุณเจอรี let me report in Thai สำหรับตลาดดาวโจนส์นะครับเปิดตลาดอยู่ที่ 14,386.2 จุดนะครับถือว่าลดลง 10.83 จุดคิดเป็นเปอร์เซ็นต์ก็อยู่ที่ 0.08% นะครับส่วนตลาด S&P 500 นั้นเปิดตลาดอยู่ที่ 1,549.52 จุดนะครับลดลง 1.66 จุดคิดเป็น 0.11% นะครับส่วน NASDAQ เองเปิดอยู่ที่ 3,234.78 จุดนะครับลดลง 9.58 จุดคิดเป็น 0.3% ครับ
And that wraps up this edition of ASEAN Business Report. We thank you for watching, but do tune back in again on the same channel, Krungthep Thurukit TV, at 9 to 10 p.m. I'm Jorugi Disin.
And I am สถาปัตย์แพทอง Good night and สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ